So, to Miss Akiko and Miss Pearl, how happy are you that Team Filipinas roster added 2 more athletes for Tokyo? One of them being Nesty Petesio. How proud are you guys of her? Let's start with you, Miss Akiko. You had the biggest
super. And you know what? I'm not 100% sure, Pearl. You're gonna have to help me with this, but I have a feeling we could send more female Olympians this year than men, which is the first time that's ever happened. I can't say that for sure yet because we don't know who else, if the golfers are going to be, the lady golfers will make it. We're hoping and praying Margie from skateboarding will make it. So, but I was looking at the numbers. We could have more female Olympians. I mean, I say that just because it speaks a lot of where the women are now, you know. I mean, I think it's just so inspiring to have people like Hidalin, to have people like Nesty and Irish and Margie. You know, these are sports that in the past you wouldn't see maybe too many girls doing it, but look at them. They're making us so proud. And I think Hidalin can share how many girls now are getting into weightlifting because of her. You know,
exactly.
They want. Yeah, so it's so awesome, and I'm Pearl. I'm saying too much, I know. But
no. Go ahead.
You know, I love too much. We love
to feel your passion, Akiko. So please.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm just so excited for them, and we're so proud. You know, I'm conscious now also because Hidalin's in the house, and I know she carries. You guys don't realize the amount of pressure this woman carries, especially given the fact that she's in the twilight of her career. You know, but I just want her to know how proud we are of all that she's accomplished, and you know, it's just the surge for women athletes, female athletes. I think she's a huge part.
Yes,
I cannot agree more.
Something you gotta know when Akiko was still the commissioner, she had statistics. She made a profile of how many women athletes there were, how many women coaches there were, and it would be great to see those figures if they've really risen because back then, the national team
we need it now.
33%, and I think the coaching positions is 17%.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
actually, you know, Dina makes a very good point. I think we're finding that the athlete-wise, we're even going. You know, we could go, but you know, we're almost at par. But I think it's more like in the coaching, refereeing, in Pearl's position. Sec gens, presidents. We need more. We need women to step up in that regard.
Yes. That's why I idolize Miss Pearl for doing some, you know, program for Muay Thai na ang daming atleta din na babae tapos ini-enhance niya talaga yung mga coaches na babae. So parang idol talaga.
Yeah, thank you. It's because of you that we do these things, you know. So we created a women's commission also for Muay Thai because we really want to amplify the female athletes, like what you said. Because they really, not just the athletes, all the female stakeholders in sports. Because there's so many roles that women can get into, right? It's really not just coaches or athletes. You can be a technical official. You can be a volunteer. You can be in the administration. There's so many things to get involved to really help Philippine sports. And I think one of the amendments that we also made at the POC bylaws is to really put their 25% female representation in the board. So that's a big direction to where POC is going.
Pearl, 25 lang, hindi ba 30?
What's the IOC saying now?
30! 30!
Right now? So it's during my time.
Okay, I think 25 or 30. Okay, we'll do 30. Eventually 50.
Dahan.
We have to move in the right direction.
Yes, and it's actually just more than a percentage. Yesterday we discussed having more women leaders can push more of the women youth into getting into sports. And it's not about having that number, because that number in itself is a symbolism, and it's called gender parity, and that's what we're trying to trying to be equal. It's not about a certain male or female higher above each other, but gender parity, seeing each other as equals. And that's truly amazing. And I was telling Miss Dina, I was fangirling so much that they were on our show. And even up till now, like, I'm a little bit nervous having to be with all of you amazing women, because it's crazy with everything that you're doing, pushing this towards the future of women here in this country. And I think it's needed.
Smart Sports, Tiebreaker Vodcast. She just knocked down a 3. She just scored the game-winning goal. So she did.